Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable our lecturer, Miss Dewi Sri Kuning, Magister of Education, and all of my beloved friends. Today, I and my friends from a group will be presentation of cross-cultural understanding, and the material is cross-cultural conflict. The moderator and first presenter is me, Nuriani. The second presenter is Miftahul Hasanah. The third presenter is Ranti Meliasari. And the last presenter is Sherly Indah Savitri. Okay, now I will explain about communication and culture. Intercultural communication is communication between members of different cultures. Intercultural communication involves differing perception, attitudes, and interperceptions. We know that even two people from the same culture or different culture can have communication problems. People can intentionally hurt each other by something they say or do. If we are not careful, we can offend people of different cultures. The use of certain words of communication styles can cause misunderstanding and feeling of discomfort from the other person. Effective intercultural communication will occur every party willing to understand each other, existing understanding. The relationship of the individual to his culture is analogous to an actor and his director. Contoh dari hubungan individu dengan budayanya adalah misalkan aktor dengan direkturnya. Aktor menempatkan kepribadiannya sendiri ke dalam aktingnya, tetapi tetap dipengaruhi oleh sutradara atau direkturnya. Kita tidak selalu menyadari pengaruh budaya kita. Demikian pula kita mungkin tidak melihat bahwa orang lain juga dipengaruhi oleh budaya mereka. Okay, I think enough. The material will be continued by Miftahul Hasanah. For Miftahul Hasanah, time is yours.
Okay, thanks for moderator. And next, me, Miftahul, explain the material is misinterpretation. Problem and misinterpretation do not result every time. Member from two cultures. However, when cultures conflict do arise, they may be perceived as personal rather than culture. In the following example, it is a culture misunderstanding that creates negative feeling and confused. A young woman from one culture is looking out of the window and see a male acquaintance from another culture. He signals to her by puckering his lips. She quickly looks away from the window. Later, she ignores him. He is confused and she is angry. The misunderstanding was due to the woman failure to understanding the man nonverbal signals in her culture. His gesture convey a sexual advance. Jadi di misinterpretation ini yaitu kesalahpahaman antara budaya yang menciptakan perasaan atau kebingungan secara negatif. Contohnya kayak tadi, ada wanita yang sedang melihat ke luar jendela dan di situ ada laki-laki yang dia kenali tiba-tiba mengerutkan bibir ke arah si perempuan ini dan wanita itu langsung membuang muka. Dia menyangka kalau si laki-laki tadi itu menunjukkan terhadap seksual, padahal si laki-laki ini untuk di budaya dia, kalau mengerutkan bibir itu dia memberi sinyal bahwa itu tuh kayak cuman, oh itu dia, saya sedang mencari wanita itu. Tapi si perempuan ini tadi salah menafsirkan dari gerakan si pria tersebut.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? Okay. Introduce myself. My name is Ranti Meliasari. I will explain about materi C. Ethnocentris is making value judgments about another culture from perspective of one's own culture system. The ethnocentrist individual will judge others groups relative to his or her own particular ethnic group or culture, especially will concern to language, behaviors, custom, and religion. Difficulties in intellectual communication arise when there is little or no awareness of divergent culture values and belief. In cross-cultural interaction, speakers sometimes assume that's what they believe is right because they have grown up thinking their way is the best. This ethnocentrist assumption can result in negative judgments about another cultures. Another manifestation of ethnocentrism attitudes people become critical or individual from different cultures. Oke, di sini saya menjelaskan yaitu materi tentang etnosentrisme. Yang C, etnosentrisme itu di sini pengertiannya yaitu membuat penilaian nilai tentang budaya lain dari perspektif sistem budayanya sendiri. Nah, yang dimaksud di sini individu etnosentris di sini akan menilai kelompok lain relatif terhadap kelompok etnis atau budayanya sendiri. Terutama yang berkaitan dengan bahasa, dengan perilaku, dan juga adat istiadat kita dan juga agama. Kesulitannya di sini dalam etnosentrisme di sini dalam komunikasi antara budaya muncul ketika ada sedikit atau tidak ada kesadaran akan nilai budaya dan kepercayaan yang berbeda. Dalam interaksi yang dimaksud di sini dalam interaksi lintas budaya, penutur terkadang di sini berasumsi bahwa apa yang mereka yakini adalah benar. Mereka berpikiran apa yang mereka yakini itu benar, tidak salah, tidak ada kesalahannya. Karena mereka di sini tumbuh dengan pemikiran bahwa jalan mereka adalah jalan yang terbaik. Nah, apa yang mereka tuju, apa yang tujuan mereka, apa yang mereka lakukan di sini menurut mereka itu benar dan juga baik karena itu tujuan mereka, menurut mereka itu yang terbaik. Nah, asumsi etnosentrisme ini dapat mengakibatkan penilaian negatif loh dari budaya yang lain. Nggak ada penilaian positif karena yang tadi, karena menurut mereka apa yang mereka tuju, apa yang mereka lakukan itu adalah benar dan juga baik. Manifestasi lain dari sikap etnosentrisme ini orang menjadi kritis atau individunya dari budaya yang berbeda. Nyambung nggak? Manifestasinya lain di sini dari sikap atau etnosentrisnya adalah orang menjadi kritis atau individu dari budaya yang berbeda. Mungkin ini penjelasan dari saya tentang materi C yaitu etnosentrisme. I think enough. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thanks to moderator. And now I will explain about stereotypes and prejudice. Stereotypes is a popular belief about specific type of or individual. The concept of stereotypes or prejudice are often confused with many other different meaning. Stereotypes are standardized and simplified conception of group based on some prior assumption. Prejudice or foredooming is making a judgment or assumption about someone or something before having enough knowledge to be able to do so with guarantee accuracy, or judge a book by its cover. The word prejudice is most often used to refer to preconceived judgment toward people or a person because of race, social class, ethnicity, age, disability, obesity, religion, sexual orientation, or other personal characteristics. Stereotypes originate and develop from numerous sources such as jokes, textbook, movie, and television. The close relationship between stereotypes and prejudice is illustrated in the following example. Mr. Bias, ambitious applicant. Later, he discovered that this applicant is from the country of Lavadel, a righteous nation. Since he thinks that all Lavadelians are stupid and lazy, he decides to select someone else for the position. Unfortunately, there was nothing that this applicant could have done to prove that he was indeed qualified for the job. Rejected on the basis of his nationality, the applicant was a victim of an irrational belief. I think enough. Back to moderator.
Okay, thanks for all the presenter. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.